your online singing coach.
Hey everybody, it's your online singing coach back again today with a new reaction and analysis. Thank you so much to those of you who have alerted me about this one. Stell's very recent performance of Sometime Somewhere at, do I dare try to say this, Ryan Kayabyab's. We'll go with Mr. C, Gen C concert. Yeah, Mr. C. Let's check it out. Ooh, the song is beautiful. It feels reminiscent of a different era to me. I guess I'm feeling kind of like some Gershwin vibes here. The chords are quite complex. The chord progression is quite complex. And the intervals that Stell is singing are complex. This isn't straight ahead pop. This is a little bit, let's say, sophisticated, which is not to say pop is unsophisticated. It's just a little more accessible. This requires a little more finesse. No problem for Stell. That finesse is just built into him. I love how this feels like a recitative. This feels like an intro to the main part of the song. The way he's singing it feels like a recitative to me. It's like kind of setting up the song, kind of, there's a bit more of like a conversational tone to the phrasing. Da-da, da-da-da-da-da. You know, as opposed to la, 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 la. Dynamics, my goodness. He is singing in that beautiful, soft, pure, angelic tone that Stell can deliver so well, just like we recently heard on the My Heart Will Go On, the first verse. That gentle, soft tone, the way his voice cuts through with that clear, pure tenor voice, even though he's singing so softly here, oh, it was like a bell ringing. It was like a light turning on when he stepped on stage and started singing. Timpani roll there. Oh, this is a treat. This is a treat, y'all. Orchestra and Stell. Boom! When that orchestra kicked in, that was something special. It's a rare occasion to get to sing with a full orchestra. And here he is, and he sounds magnificent. It's like a match made in heaven. It's like Stell is supposed to be singing with orchestras, which I always give this little asterisk. He should also be singing with SB19, but this is his sweet spot. Disney. He is, we've talked about this before, and we all agree, he is just screaming Disney. Broadway, David Foster. There's elegance to this performance that we don't see so much when Stell's singing with SB19. And yeah, I mentioned Gershwin. I do feel like some Bernstein too, you know, like maybe it's the name Sometime Somewhere, which reminds me of, what's it called? There's a Place for Us from West Side Story. Just not at all melodically, but just, you know, kind of this dreamy, and I am just eating it up. Let's backtrack a bit so we can get into this moment here that sounds exciting. That. Listen to the intervals in that phrase there. Da 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 da. Bad example, because I just now heard it for the first time in my life. But that's what I'm saying. You can't just repeat it. You have to hear it a bit to like be able to sync this melody with your voice. It takes some practice. You can't just, because these intervals are funky in a good way. They're challenging. The harp, nice touch. You know, this is absolutely 100% live. There's been no post-production adjustments. Stell's vocals are incredible. His tone is incredible. His pitch is incredible. His voice is just divine. Oh, beautiful. I see there's still like almost 3 minutes left of this. I feel like that was the end of the song, but let's see what happens, because clearly it's not over yet. So yeah, beautiful A at the end there. I want to point it out for my singers. One thing with Stell's, my shirt just got stuck. One thing that Stell does so well, for all of you who are performing live in any context, it could just be karaoke, but if you are singing live and you've got a big note, first of all, you'll notice he already goes from this position to this position for those bigger notes. And then look at this, look at how it'll go, wah, bringing that microphone gradually away, even while he continues to sing. First of all, that's a way to give your decrescendo a boost. The softening of the sound. Suddenly it's just your voice on the stage. It's not amplified anymore. People particularly do this with long, extended, big notes. so that as they come off the note, you don't hear if there's any running out of breath, a choppy ending, wobble, anything that might happen as you run out of air. I'm not saying that this was the case with Stell at all. I believe for him it was just being part of that decrescendo, that softening of the tone. But for both uses, that's very effective. So consider trying that when you are singing those big extended notes. All right, let's see what happens. Oh, those high notes, they're so beautiful. I love how he's singing those in this pure head voice. Da, 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 da. I wouldn't say it's a particularly breathy head voice there, but it's very, very pure and light, delicate, and it's beautiful. Just like it's beautiful when he belts out that exact same note. It's beautiful in a different way. It's also fun to see Mr. C here. Y'all, somebody tell me how to say this. You know I like to try to say things correctly. Ryan Kayabyab. Kayabyab. I don't know. Let me know, please. Anyway, it's really fun to see him conducting the orchestra. It's really so fun. I love to watch conductors because they are controlling the show, other than Stell. Stell and the conductor are controlling this together. Stell's in charge of the vocal. Mr. C is in charge of the orchestra. Boom, when he, like this little the orchestra stops. That's their cue. It's a beautiful language being spoken without any words between Mr. C and the orchestra. Notes real fast because I feel like that first note that he belted out was the same C. Let me see. It is. I love that this first note that he belts out is a C, because I was just talking about how this note is so beautiful both ways in his voice, that light pure head voice, and here he's doing a beautiful mixed tone. Mixing is a style of belting, in case you ever wonder about what that means. Mixing is a style of belting where we're bringing in more of our head voice and not so much air pressure, so that there's not any strain or pushing on the vocal cords. Anyway, this C, this belted mixed C. Oh, wow. First set of goosebumps right there. And it just kept going from here. Let's see it again from here. Let's start on that same moment. Yeah, and we're on a D here. We're on a D here. Even higher. Beautiful. Okay, go back just a touch.
Maraming salamat po. Sa totoo lang po, ngayon nanginginig po ako dahil this is one of a lifetime opportunity for me. And of course, I would like to thank Mr. Ryan Kayabeo po.
Oh, there's the pronunciation. Hold on. One more time.
One of a lifetime opportunity for me. And of course, I would like to thank Mr. Ryan Kayabeo po.
Kayabayab? Is that closer? I still have to practice it. Did you notice though, Mr. C, how at the end he like sat back down, playing with one hand, conducting with the other, playing that bottom part, and then he got back up to wrap up the orchestra. That was cool and impressive. Conducting and playing at the same time cannot be easy. Cannot be easy at all. It's like one of those tapping your head and rubbing your tummy things. Awesome.
Thank you for choosing me to sing this song, this wonderful, iconic song. Maraming salamat po. And of course, to the whole team po, the whole orchestra, this is my dream to perform po. Maraming salamat po sa pagkakataon ko. Sa lahat po ng pumunta at nanood, maraming salamat po. Again, Mr. C.
Happy birthday, Mr. C. Is it a happy birthday?
Para sa inyo po ang gabi nito.
Wow! That was, wow, you could see, you really could see that this was a special moment for Stell. I felt like he was very, very in the zone, very connected to the song, very in the moment with the orchestra. Gosh, those vocals were pristine. They were so beautiful. I loved how it grew. I loved his gentle notes. I loved his huge notes. I loved the melody. I loved that romantic, old school essence to the song. And yeah, special moment. Like I said before, this was destined to happen. Stell's voice, orchestra, this kind of song, this kind of singing, it was meant to be, and it was perfect. I hope you enjoyed watching this with me. If you did and you haven't yet, please be sure to hit subscribe. If you haven't seen my other Stell reactions, you can find them right here. Thanks so much again, and I'll see you next time.